Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's had a great and wonderful day or having a great and wonderful day. Sorry for not getting back with y'all as often as we need to be. We've been kind of busy and sidetracked, and you know how things can go. So apologize for that. I know y'all love seeing us.
Sometimes there's just a lot of stuff to do, and when you're clearing raw land like we are and trying to build the homestead, there are things we know y'all really don't care about watching us dig up roots and cut down yet another tree. So we've been busy and we haven't forgot about you, and we really appreciate y'all sticking with us and coming back to visit.
We sure do. So I'm going to kind of show you an idea, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably already have this idea, or if you didn't, it's kind of my cheaper version that I found out to be of like an ATV or one of those little, utility vehicles that are,
$10,000.
$8,000 for the cheapo models that I heard that don't work that well, and then you're spending over $10,000 for one that's really nice.
Now don't click off. It's not just this lawnmower. There's more.
And you've got like, a four-wheeler, that's got $1,500 is what I've been kind of seeing around my area, but normally it needs work to it and everything else, so you're still looking at, a couple $1,000s just for a decent one of those.
Yep.
So, if you have one that is laying around, or you can normally find them used really decent for maybe under $500 is what I've been seeing. So this may be another idea for you, because like for us, we do have that little subcompact tractor. It's small, not as small as this, of course.
This is tiny.
But we've still got all this land we're clearing, and getting this through it is still a lot easier than getting that tractor through. And a lot of times I don't need a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a little harder to throw it on. You can put it in the bucket of the tractor or something, but starting up a tractor, putting the hours and stuff on your tractor, that costs you a lot more obviously than
maneuvering in and out of the trees.
Yeah.
We're still clearing. We still have quite a bit to clear, and sometimes we just need something small to get what we're going to use that day, the equipment we're going to use, from here to the back of the property.
And instead of throwing it in a wheelbarrow and pushing it or carrying it all, this little idea has been working out pretty well for us. So let me show you on some ideas on this. Alright, so the idea started with the point of, I think we got this a couple of years ago, $300, $350 I think. And of course, with all of our bamboo stumps that we've got out here and other little stumps that we didn't take all the way down, I messed up that deck real bad. So you can see I don't have the deck on there.
No deck.
So it gives me a little bit more clearance. And this is one of these little bitty small model Sears lawnmower, or Craftsman, which I'm thinking was still from Sears. And when I got this, it had the little bumper guard on it, which was nice because, this is one of those little, it's not hydrostatic, it's gear driven. So this is nice to, hit the trees with when you're coasting down a hill, because, you don't actually have brakes on these things. So took the deck off, so we got the clearance, which has been working great. And when we got it, it came with one of those bagger systems on there. And this has turned out to be, I don't have the deck, so I don't need the tube coming up and the top on here to catch all the leaves, but the bagger section, to hold it on, I just ran one long bungee cord around to hold these tops on there. You've got these little removable plastic trash cans on mine, or I can just take the bungee off. This thing's got handles on the sides, but trash can's short, but you've got this little extra length, so you've got a decent length in there. I put my shovel and my rake in there.
And carry the chainsaw.
I can shove stuff down in these buckets what we've been kind of using it for, Shauna's been collecting manure from the cows. Works out great. She can take the shovel, her little rake, scoop it up, throws it into the bucket, and then we can just take off. I just take the bungee cord off so I got the actual handles on these things. And she can just take the handles, voila, and then we just dump out the manure in our compost pile. It's been working fantastic. It's just a little small frame. It holds some good weight because we've had quite a bit of poopy in there. This long bungee cord, strap it back around, that holds it on there real nice. Then as an addition, we basically have a trailer. Now, we got this a couple of years ago too, and now I've seen that these little things have kind of gone up in some price. We probably paid half of what it was, probably on a sale.
Oh, sure.
At Tractor Supply, I think. So we paid about half of what they're going for now. But it's one of those trailers. It's got the 4 wheels, and it's got the attachment that hooks up to that you can, swing this around and it's a handle and pull it like a regular wagon, or you flip the handle around like we've got it and we just pin it in there to pull with. And now a lot of times what I do with this is, you can see there's some hay in there, or I can put the bigger tools back there, and it works fantastic. And that's what I go take to the hay racks for the goats and the cows and the donkey and pigs and everything. I can throw a square bale right back here. Normally I'd have to take that, throw it in the wheelbarrow like we used to, and push that, The only issue we have with having the trailer that has the 4 wheels on it is it backing up, because it pivots here and it pivots at this front point. So it's a little, it's hard to back it up, but try to make yourself enough room to make a turn. Or, like I said, this thing is, so lightweight, you can just kind of move the trailer wherever you need to put it at to get out of the corner you're in. The only thing I'm thinking about going to is because we do have a lot of slopes. And yes, the lawnmower doesn't give you enough oomph and power like one of those big ATV things or a 4-wheeler. I mean, you've got a lot more power and torque with those. But for the smaller projects and things like that around the place, save you back from a wheelbarrow or carrying it all, it's been working out real well. Now we do have a little issue when it's a little wet out, of course. And, it just comes with, the turf tires to not mess up your grass and stuff. I have already looked. I think they're a little bit, they're not too bad. I think I saw some on Amazon. I'm still looking around to see where I can find a decent deal, but more like a tractor type style tire.
Ag tire?
Like an agricultural tire, where you got the big grooves in there to grip. You'll be able to get up the hills or the little inclines a lot better instead of kind of sliding your tires, sliding and things like that.
Especially with no brakes.
And you got no brakes, you're going backwards and you're like, oh crap. But that's one idea I'm thinking. I think I've seen them for $120, I think, on Amazon. If y'all happen to know where maybe these tires you can find cheaper somewhere online or something, that'd be great, because I think that's the next step I want to take with my whole little ATV thing here. And so again, this is stuff we had here, and luckily when I bought it, it already came with this bagger. I wouldn't suggest finding one and buying. I'm pretty sure one of these bagger things would be kind of pricey. You might find it used. You just got to make sure that the kind you get mounts to the back of your plate back there on the lawnmower.
You can find it used.
And of course, like I said, it is a little bit of a pain to back it up with this type of trailer.
I can't.
But the reason I'm using this is, well, because I had it. And we did happen to get another little trailer, but it doesn't quite work. You know, we can back it up easier because it's just a trailer, not a wagon trailer slash. But because the handle is long and it does that dip, it gets underneath the bagger section here. The other trailer that we have comes up and it's a straighter shot bar, so it kind of catches the back side of the bagger. So
I guess we could use smaller trash cans.
You could probably throw in some smaller trash cans. For us, we just take them off when we hook up that other little metal trailer we got.
I like this trailer because it's got the holes in it. It does, nothing sits in it.
True.
So it works really well. Plus, like he said, we've had this cart for a while, this trailer, and we've beat it up, we've abused it. You've seen it in some of our videos from a couple of years ago. We use it to haul everything around. So,
and this is one that we got, and if you're looking at if it's dependable or not, it is pretty dependable. We've had it now for 3 years at least. And it's one of those ones from Tractor Supply. I think it says it holds 1,000 pounds, and I'm pretty sure it holds that and then some.
We've abused it.
Like I said, we've filled it full of stuff and everything else and used it all the time.
The sides come off, so it makes a good place to sit when you're worn out.
And this is that one with the sides come. And they just unhook, but they still hold in pretty good stuff. So, I mean, all in all, I looked at what was it, like $450 worth of stuff, because we got the lawnmower cheap. We already got that trailer cheap. Now I think those trailers are running close to $200 now.
They're more now, but for comparative to an ATV with a little tractor or trailer to haul stuff.
Yeah. I've seen.
This is our version.
Yeah. So I mean, right now, if you're thinking about it, you could kind of look it up around your local areas. I've seen, a lot of decent lawnmowers with a bagger section on it. They're like $500. So I mean, you're probably still looking at $700. I mean, I guess, but that's still, I guess, still cheaper than a four-wheeler and
a little trailer that costs, if you're lucky, $1,500 if it runs
well.
Most of the 1,500 ones I've seen are the starter doesn't work or
needs brakes and transmission and weird stuff. But anywho, so hopefully maybe it gives you some ideas if you've got some of this stuff laying around already, if you never thought about it, or if you're already using a system like this and you've got, of course, better ideas than I have. Please leave those all down below and let me know.
Yeah, any modifications, if you've done a system like this, any modifications you've done that you don't see we're doing, let us know, because we will add it.
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, so a lot better price, and it gets the job done.
And it works great. All right, y'all have a great, wonderful one. Can't wait to see y'all till next time. Later.
Take care.